Hey! So, I'm in the hospital and I have a feeding tube. They have not put food down the feeding tube yet, but I have a feeding tube nonetheless. And this is why you don't use heroin, because it might fuck up your stomach so much that you'll have to look like this and feel like this. It was such a bitch putting it in my nose. It was so incredibly painful. I have really narrow nasal passages, so it felt like really, really, really bad. They had to put lidocaine in my nose and Afrin nose spray, which isn't really a big deal, but it didn't really do much. Anyway, it sucks, and I have gastroparesis. That's why I am having so many problems with my opiate abuse. What it did was fucking ruin my stomach, and my stomach was already pretty ruined to begin with. I also am a recovering binge eater, and I was never bulimic, but now I throw up just all the time, and it kind of like, if I binge eat, it comes out my esophagus, and I can abuse that as bulimia. So I guess I am bulimic, and I am a recovering heroin addict. I also used other drugs, but heroin was my favorite. It was also the last one I did, and I relapsed, got clean on January 1st of this year. Had many failed attempts, which I'm recording, but this one I hope to stick. I hope it sticks. I'm watching Saturday Night Live, and it's probably really distracting because the sorry, the little like remote has the sound on it, so it's probably in this video and is really bad. Anyway, this is the funniest looking feeding tube, but I came into the hospital because I was having such a hard time on the amount of Suboxone that I was on. It was just making me super nauseous. I'm still on that amount because the withdrawals are really intense. For me, I only weigh 86 pounds, so they're a little bit concerned about my heart dealing with gnarly withdrawals. So I'm on Suboxone. They switched me to Subutex, hoping that would maybe make the nausea a little bit better. And they told me to hold it in my mouth for as long as I can, under my tongue, and instead of swallowing all of it, spit it out. So we'll see. Hopefully I don't go into withdrawals. But anyway, sorry I haven't posted a video in a while. I've been really sick, and I hope everybody's doing well out in the world. If anybody's watching my videos, I apologize. You know I don't post every day. Like, I say I'm going to, but I've been sick and shit happens. Still, I should be posting. But anyway, I am hoping that God will do something good out of all I've done bad and make good out of this bad situation that I'm in. And I just hope that I will eventually feel better and not have to have this type of invasive stuff happening, like a feeding tube and IVs. And I just wish my body would be fixed. And I feel bad for my feel really sorry that I ruined it because it's the only body I have, and I should have been taking care of it all along. But I'm learning how to now, and it's never too late. I mean, it's too late when you're dead, but it's never too late to do the right thing and to turn your life over to God. And, you know, I feel like I've turned my life over many times. My life was always turned over. Well, it wasn't. But I feel like life for a Christian or somebody who believes in God is probably just all about a relationship of giving your life over again and again and learning from your mistakes and letting God make good out of them and trusting God to help you when you need help. So, anyway, that's a ramble that is probably not making much sense, but my nurse is about to come in here in a couple seconds. So, anyway, I hope everybody's doing good, and don't use heroin, because you might end up like me, not able to keep things down and having to get a feeding tube and in the hospital with IVs and feeling gross and not with your family and just feeling like a burden to everybody when you're not. I'm not a burden, and they'd rather have me alive apparently, so I'm going to try to stay alive and not use heroin ever again. Anyway, I'm getting emotional. I hate hospitals. I will make another video soon, but maybe not tomorrow. So, anyway, ciao.